Somebody asked me today, how did I arrive at this point, and why am I doing these eggs in Beacon Hill Park and exhibiting them with these photos? It's really a very long kind of sequence of events. It's a story of my life, things that have happened in my life that led me into the person who I am, why I'm discussing issues about war, why I value life so much. My mum died, for example, when I was 12 years old, so obviously that made a huge impression on me. And we lived on a farm. I used to go looking for eggs and birds' nests. And even when I was only about 7 years old, I would reach up into the bushes and into a bird's nest. And it was astonishing how much of an effect it had on me. To feel that warm egg, the difference between one that might have been cold. Most of the time the eggs were warm, and that warmth was it was life, right? It was just, you could just tell that something alive was inside. So when I started to do, many years later, I started to do work related to war in Afghanistan and Iraq, and I started to do a lot of work related to that. And sometimes I found that I was trying to accuse people of why this is happening. I'd pick somebody and I'd say, this country is, shouldn't be in there, or shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be that person shouldn't be supporting it. And I found I was actually creating a lot of enemies. Like, at least I wasn't getting to the people that I really wanted to speak to. I was actually alienating myself. So I found that over time, by turning and making taking a new approach to try and be a little bit more gentler, allowed me to, people didn't put up defenses the way they were doing before. They would, by approaching it with something like these eggs, for example, people were open and willing to listen to what I was talking about how precious life is and how we should avoid war at all costs. So it became a very nice, very good vehicle for building bridges, breaking down barriers, and having a discussion going. I really believe that in war, or any conflict, we need to find ways, the best way to build those bridges is through conversation and discussion. And if we're not talking to each other, we're doing the opposite. And so this form of art, this positive approach, does all of that. It does that for me. So that's what I'm trying to do in this show. I am disturbed by what's happening in Afghanistan, and I want to talk about those issues, and this allows me to do that. You recognize the participants? The job well done? Yeah, good. Yeah, I just gave him a little bit. Yeah.